A children's radio station in Germany has provoked controversy after a show for pre-teens called Cockatoo told its listeners that Russia's waging wars and bombing hospitals, all in defiance of international law. Peter Oliver takes up this story.
When it comes to Russian involvement in global conflicts, German state broadcasters are taking a hard line.
Russia's President Putin is currently waging two wars, one in Ukraine and one in Syria. Germany's Chancellor Merkel and France's President Hollande want to ensure that Putin ends both wars. Apparently they won't succeed, because Putin does not recognize international regulations.
That's the message being sent out on radio show Kakadu, a show targeted at pre-teens. In a broadcast of just under 4.5 minutes, Kakadu splits the narrative into West good, Russia bad, all targeted at kids under 12.
Russian planes are bombing hospitals and the UN convoys. Therefore, many Syrians have fled with their families to Germany.
Refugees had already been fleeing much earlier, for reasons like Western sanctions destroying life in the countryside, 4 years before a Russian plane arrived there. The connection that this show makes between refugees and Russia, it is just crazy that they do this. The editors behind the show know that children listening know about refugees coming here. Then they have built a direct connection with Putin. That it's Putin's fault that Germany has problems now.
When contacted for comment, the programme makers defended their output by saying,
"Without Russia, both wars could not have been waged in this way and would not have reached this extent of civilian losses."
People who wrote to the radio station, who read my website, all got the same answer. The station didn't try to distance themselves. In fact, they added to it using language that isn't even close to objective, calling Assad an overlord.
This isn't the first time that this type of message is being put out on a German public broadcaster's kids show. This is what youngsters were told in the lead-up to the Sochi Olympics.
Sochi is a city in Russia. The head of state in Russia is Vladimir Putin, and he doesn't always respect human rights in his land.
But what do German politicians, as well as other German broadcasters, make of this angle?
Children are being used, and the media is a tool for that. They should be told that everything that comes from TV has been pre-chewed, and now go out there and prove for yourself the opposite. They always tell the negative things. If it's different, it's bad. If it's different, it's dangerous.
This is a horrible program. I see this program as totally opposite of what we hope to achieve in bringing up children. It awakens aggression. It creates an image of an enemy, as opposed to teaching how to understand each other.
It seems that when it comes to dealing with some of the most complex issues in the world today, it's easier to say, we're the goodies over here, they're the baddies over there. Peter Oliver, RT, Berlin.
Up next here on RT International, we report on a man in Spain who's dedicated his entire life to building his own cathedral. Thanks for joining us.